How to use Gliffy for beginners. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're looking for a fast and easy way to create professional diagrams, whether it is a flowchart or organizational chart or network diagram, then Gliffy can do. Now, in this video, we will learn the basic of using Gliffy, how to create diagrams from scratch or using templates, how you can customize them to your needs and export to share your final creation. So let's dive in. Now, first thing first, if you don't know what is Gliffy, then Gliffy is an online diagram tool that allows users to create a wide range of visual diagrams like flowchart, organizational chart, and network diagram, and right in their browser. So if you talk about key features, you can drag and drop interface, you can use pre-built templates, and you can collaborate with your friend as well, and you can integrate with Confluence and Jira as well. Now you can export and share, you get export and share option as well. So yeah, let's get started. First thing first, what you have to do is head over to gliffy.com and create an account. To create an account, what you have to do is click on this free trial option over here in the top right corner, then click on it, and after that you will get one more option. Just simply click on again, click on this start evaluation trial, just click on it and wait for a few seconds. The sign up option is a little bit confusing over here in the Gliffy. In order to start free trial, what you have to do is just simply click on the start evaluation. It will take you to this marketplace where you have to click on this try it for free, and then it will take you to the Atlassian marketplace where you have to install that app, and then you have to create a new app over here. Now just simply click on the manage app over here after the installation of Gliffy app. Now click on the start get started, and then click on over here where you can add your page, or just simply click on this create page, choose a page, and then over here you have to type this prompt like this. Just simply add this and search for Gliffy, and it will open this page of gliffy.com where you can access this. Now you will see preload shapes and templates to help you to start quickly, like flowchart and UML diagram and organization chart. Now choose one of them. So I will choose the basic one, or you can import your diagram as well, or you can search for a diagram as well. I will go with the create a new diagram and search for click on the basic and click on this create button. Now this is a editor of Gliffy. In the drawing canvas in the center where you can build your diagram, and on the left sidebar you will find shapes library with different categories like flowchart and basic shapes, flowchart, seamless, and VML classes. Now the toolbar at the top offers basic actions like undo, or you can change the text tool, and this is a rectangle tool, or you can increase the size of this canvas, zooming, zoom out. Then we have this drawing, then we have this drawing guides, then we have after that show grid, snap to grid. Now if visible, the properties panel on the right lets you to fine tune your shapes with the style and color and the text formatting. For example, we have to add a shape over here. Just drag this shape into your canvas and it will pop up something like this. From here you can edit text property, and you can edit this as well. Now if I say I want to change the color of this diagram, I can change it. Now if I want to give a gradient to this shape, I can give that too by just clicking on this gradient option. Now let's create your first basic diagram. I will delete this one and just simply delete it. Now let's say choose anything like create a new diagram and click new diagram. You can start with a blank canvas or choose from your template. Now let's you build a flow chart from scratch. Now you have to drag and drop shapes like rectangle, ovals, and diamonds onto your canvas and click directly on the shape to add label. So I will use this one as a thing. Now as you can see in the center we have this label. Whatever I type here, it will add that. Now this is first shape, and if I want to add two more shape, for example, if I want, okay, I made a little bit mistake over here. Now I will add two more rectangle over here, or two more square over here. Just simply add and align with each other. As you can see here, we have some lines to accurately fit these squares into right alignment. Now you have to open shape library for flowchart. Use the flowchart shape and picker for quick access to commonly used symbols like process or decision and term, terminator shapes. Just go into flowchart. From here you can access all of those things from here. Now this is a process. If you want to add this process, you can add it, process. Now let's say I want to connect and organize this shape. So what I can do, I can connect shape using arrows to indicate process flow. Now you have to click on the shape and drag the connector dot and drop it on the another shape. So let's go into it, go into basic shapes, and then you can choose shapes from here as well. Okay, we can use only basic shapes. Drag that into your canvas flowchart. Now you have to use connector over here. In the top you will get to see there is a connector tool. Just simply click on it, and let's again click on this, give a first and then give the second. So this is how you can connect these two square with each other. Now this is how you can connect. Let's say I want to connect this to square as well with the first square. What I will do is just simply add this over here, and then okay, wait for a few seconds. This is how you can add the second line as well. Let's say if you want to create a straight line between them, you can use this straight line to connect with each other. As you can see here, just put dot, just click on this green and then click on it. Okay, you have to click and then you have to drag it just like this. So this is how you can create your flow chart using this connector. Use the alignment tool in the toolbar to neatly line up your diagram. You can group shapes together or you can distribute them evenly for clean and professional look. Now you can turn on snap to grid and drawing guides to make precise placement of easier. Just click on it over here, and as you can see here, this is it can do. Okay, you have to choose grid. So this is a grid line. You can use it for paste too. Now if you want to customize your diagram and you want to personalize your diagram, you can select any shape to change its color, line style and font as well. Let's say just simply click on it, and from here in the top you can see there is an option of edit shape properties. Click on it. From here you can change the color of the edit. Then you can change the border thickness. Let's say if you want give this much of border of this square, you can give that too. Then you can choose the line pattern. Let's say I want some dash dash lines, line kind of square, I can get it that too. Now let's say again we go there and select the property. From here you can choose the gradient to your square, and this is a drop shadow if you want to give a drop shadow to your square. Then you have a shape opacity. Right now it is 100%, and if you want to give the 0 or that kind of opacity, you can give that too. Now this is the shape aspect ratio. If you want to change, you can just simply play with it. Now right now I will not do that. And if you want to change the color, inner color, you can change it from here. So this is how you can personalize your shapes. You can use this method into every shape, so it apply theme for uniform and polished look. Now if you need to enhance your visual, you can add images or even custom CVG shapes. To add images, what you can do is just simply click on this image option. From here, you can add image. Click on the add image and just give a few seconds to add in. So this is right now a draft page. So I just simply click on the save. Now you have to give the first file name. File name is test1. This is just for tutorial. So let's get back, click on the add, maybe it will add the image. So basically you can add images into your Gliffy diagram. Now this is a group. Let's say I want to group these two boxes over here. Just simply select these two boxes. Okay, I can group them two at once. Now this is how you can use the group. So if you want better control on your project, you can group and ungroup as well. Use pop-up notes to add extra information without cluttering your diagram. You can use business plan, or you can link data by uploading CSV file and dragging that data into your visual. Now you can use template as well. So this is the build diagram with market down based tool for flowcharts, and this is create from data. Let's say if you want add some kind of data like CSV document to start with a blank table, you can add that too. This is create with AI. Just simply click on create with AI. You can describe what you would like to generate. For example, create org diagram where there is a CEO and 3 managers managing 4 employees each. Each employee manages 1 intern, and after that an all intern has 4 tasks. This is this is kind of diagram I want to create. Wait, click on this create button. Compiling and custom constructing diagram, refining, preparing and rendering visuals. Wait for a few seconds to make your diagram. As you can see, he has created a great diagram over here. Just see, it is not that good looking, but you can customize this diagram as well. So this is how you can use the AI of Gliffy to create your diagram. If you want to use if you want to have like the code, you can update diagram and finish editing. Just simply click on the finish editing, and yeah, this is how you can create your diagram. Now let's move back to this and click on this new file and click on the save. Make sure your diagram is simple and clean. Avoid overloading with shapes. Use consistent symbol and arrows to make your diagram easy to flow. You can regularly save and version your diagram to track your progress and prevent data loss. And that's it. This is how you can use this Gliffy tool to make your diagram. Like, you can make your diagram with the help of Gliffy. So if you found this tutorial helpful, then give it a like and subscribe for more software walkthrough, and comment below with any question you want. Like, I will give the answer of that question. Thank for watching.